Hey folks, welcome back to Disney Sorcerer Arena. It's been a while. I rarely show my face on this channel, so I wanted to go ahead and show it to you, just so I could reset some things, and so I could you could kind of read my facial expressions and kind of get a look into where what's happening with this game. And we'll just jump into the to Discord if you're not familiar. Was posted at 9:30. I was been up to a lot today. Tuesday has been, the 4th of July was whatever. Today was very different for a very different reason, but it was different nonetheless. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the fireworks festivals in game this week. We have a new character release, Elizabeth Swann. Earn points on the Elizabeth Swann leaderboard using Grand Energy, Companion Energy, Ascension Energy, and Inferno Energy. Climb to the top of the ranks to earn more Elizabeth Swann tokens. This is a way of, for those of us who have every or nearly every character in the game, of depleting those resources. I want you to understand that. And it's a way of, for you that may not have resources hoarded up. I don't know, maybe you've been playing for a year or 18 months and you don't have, or less, and you don't have energy hoarded up. These accounts are designed to deplete the resources of the Kraken and the whales and the chubby dolphin and the dolphins and the minnows and whatever, so that they can force you to, hey, once they drop the big group on us, the big whatever is next, whether it's the rest of the Inrto, whether it's Davy Jones, whether it's Wheel Turner, whoever it is, where we won't have to buy or save or invest more in those resources later on. So previously I've mentioned that we'll just go ahead and read into this thing. The Peppa Energy leaderboard has come back today on the 11th. The Rapunzel Power Tower is back today. The Galactic Rune Rumble is back today. If you need runes, make sure you hit the Galactic Rune Rumble. It's not a lot, but it's better than what you had before. Inferno Double Gear, I don't know why people care about that. I don't think enough people have Inferno characters built up yet to take advantage of that, but it's going to happen tomorrow on the 12th. Then the 11th, Elizabeth Swann hits tomorrow on Thursday the 13th. So it was a week. So I think we're seeing the cadence pick up, and because usually they would say, hey, a character's coming, and then 2 weeks later we would get the character. But now they're doing it more along, or they're doing it closer to what Galaxy of Heroes does. Galaxy of Heroes, if you're not familiar, they announce a new marquee character like this person, and then 2 days later, bang, you're trying to get the new character. Here we're not quite there. We're down from 2 weeks. We're down to a mere 9 days, basically. So it's better than being at 16, which it would have been before. So now we've got that, taking a day off of that. Then the Winnie the Pooh event. On my main account, I just hit Gear 8 on Winnie the Pooh. So I know that doesn't do a whole lot because he's still very low, but at least now I have Eeyore, Tigger, and Winnie the Pooh all at Gear 8. And I think Tigger's actually at Gear 9. Maybe Eeyore's too. I don't know. I don't remember. Let's check real quick, shall we? So yeah. No, let's not go here. Let's go Winnie the Pooh real quick. I just wanted to check this to see so I can see what's going on. Not that you really care. Oh no, they're all. I thought Tigger was at 9, but they're all at 8. Whatever. Anyway, it is what it is. That's fine. Should probably work on getting Tigger to Gear 9 so I can get more into the crappy old woman, the first of them all thing. Spectral Standoff on the 14th, and then Summoner Showdown on the 14th. Hunchback on the 15th, Robin Hood on the 15th, Peppa Leaderboard on the new pass holders. So we had the Bruno pass holder, which I had not invested in. Now you're going to get a new pass holder with Peppa on the 16th. Do with that what you will. Then we have the Snow White event returning on the 16th. Then we have the Goofy movie on the 20th, which we haven't had that for a minute. We haven't had the Monsters Inc. event on the 23rd, and we're still waiting on the supposed auto completion tower thing, which I think, as I stated last week, I think that they're essentially going to use this auto complete tower thing to beta test for a new feature for us. So that's what it is. Aside from that, not a whole lot ever else going on. But I think it's pretty clear that they're gating content, that we are getting new characters that they're just being gated behind these energy events. And I think that, like I said before, that's a way of slowing down the whales and the Kraken and everybody who has resources built up. It's a way to drain those resources away. And it's not meant to take a shot at you. It's just to drain resources from people that have resources built up already. And because what they want to do is when we get, like I said, whatever next is big, they want to be able to drop that on you and have people that have these resources built up. They want them to be able to go. They don't want to have them to have resources to be able to spend. They want to make them spend. And it's just like back to Galaxy Heroes. I don't know how many of you know, but they put out this new capital ship, and they're putting out this new Galactic Legend. And the way they do that when they come out and try to figure out what the Galactic Legend is they're like, who aren't people gearing type thing, and who can we make people have to spend resources on to gear up said character that fits in with the lore of the character to be able to do that. So that's what it's ubiquitous in every game. It's just the way things are. They're trying to provoke people into spending. And if you're not a spender, that's fine. That's fine, because you will eventually get Elizabeth Swann. I would encourage you to at least try to get her open, but if you're not able to, don't feel bad about it at all. I'm still, I'm kind of surprised that they haven't given us a road ahead yet. But at the same time, like I just mentioned, as we talked about before, I believe these studios are all sharing workers between. Between the three games, probably MSF, Swoga, and DSA. And like I said, I think once Star Wars, once the people are done with Star Wars, once this new Galactic Legend comes out, once they've fixed her, I don't know how long it's going to be, because they're still working. They still haven't released all the requirements for it. But then after that, I would think that you will see a focus shift back to Sorcerer's Arena. The time frame on that, I still have no clue, because they just announced this new legendary on the 5th of last week. So last Wednesday. So it's only been 6 days since they've released the first batch of requirements for this person, and there's usually 15. So they have at least 9 more to release, which could take another few weeks, and then the build up in anticipation to the character's release. When is that going to be? Probably another 2 or 3 months, but at least you should think. I'm going to hope you're going to see an upshift in stuff as we wind down summer, and that I know summer just officially started 3 weeks ago, but it's the whole thing with when school starts back. That's when people think the school ends, because Memorial Day is the unofficial end of summer for whatever reason, even though it doesn't technically end until September 21st. But that's another thing. So I don't know. I definitely think we're gonna get this cadence where we'll probably get where we might get a new character towards the end of the month, probably once again, but gated behind another energy event up until we get to and that cadence might keep going until they're ready to shift back into to overdrive and really work on content and really work on more characters. That's just what it is. Anyway, guys, I hope you understand that there's no reason to worry. It's just you have to be patient. And if you don't have time for patience, I can't say as I blame you. If you decide to hump ship, I can't say as I blame you. I'm still going to be here. I'm still going to be doing this because this is my game. This is my game, and I will be here. Unlike some of the people who've jumped ship in the past, and I wish them well, and they can do whatever they want, and you can do whatever you want. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please don't hesitate to ask. I'm not sure that I have any information other to give you than what I've told you. But leave me a comment. Tell me how you're feeling. Are you frustrated? Are you jazzed? Are you whatever? Let me know. It's okay. We'll be all right. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. I'll be back next time. There's something important to talk about, probably next week, or if Elizabeth Swann comes out, let's go see if she's actually in the game before I end this. Before I let you go, just to make sure. Oh, she is. Okay. Let's look at the cat. Sorry, didn't realize that she was already in. The kit shows she was already in because there was 170 and now there's 171, and that means Elizabeth Swann's here. Okay. Good. I can put a time thing in here about 11:45. Hey, there's Elizabeth Swann. Take a look at her tags. Oceanic Hero support, Oceanic parts of the Caribbean, of course. Yada yada yada. Not support. Not surprised. I don't know. How do you feel about it? Doesn't really look like Keira Knightley, but okay. Damage to target opponent. Upgrade 20% chance to repeat the attack on a random opponent. 50% more damage, and so it goes from 20 to 25% chance down here at 4, and then at Gear 9, it does 50% more damage, so not terribly impressive as a basic. The first special, I must protest cleanse harmful effect from each non-summoner teammate, each non-summon teammate, if there are any parts of the Caribbean or Oceanic characters on the team. Heal them for set amount of whatever, and there's an insanely long cooldown, 5-turn cooldown. Level 2, 20% chance to grant additional healing, continuous healing to parts of the Caribbean teammates. Increase the chance by 5 per parts of the Caribbean teammate. So that means if you have Davy and if you have Jack, it's going to be 30%, right? Yeah, something like that. Health restored. I don't know what that was. Health restored increased by 50%. Cleanse one harmful effect. 50% more restore. So I don't even know what that means, but you probably figured out. Other special, hoist the colors. Another long cooldown. All teammates gain offense up for 1 turn. Deal damage to target opponent. All non-summoned teammates assist. So that means if you're using Davy, that the dead men aren't gonna help you, but Jack and Davy will. 25% chance to gain parts of the Caribbean harmful immunity, 50% damage increase, plus 15% chance to gain harmful immunity. So it goes from 25 to 40, and then at level 5 we get even more damage increase. The passive, the heat. When a teammate is inflicted with a harmful effect, an opponent gains or an opponent gains a helpful effect if there's a Parts of the Caribbean teammate. Then there's a 50% chance for the Oceanic teammate to assist. Assist is guaranteed if it's Will Turner or Jack Sparrow. So Will Turner confirmed. Will Turner confirmed that he's coming. Told ya. I didn't know, but now I do. So Will Turner is coming. So we're apparently getting a full Parts of the Caribbean team, which is, I guess, good. Unsuccessful counter grant the assisting teammates 15% turn meter. Then it goes up to a 5% chance to counter increase, so from 50 to 55. And then we get down here, we get a 25. This goes to 25% turn meter increase, and then down here at gear 10, this is going to go to a 60% chance to. So really a lot of assisting going on from Elizabeth Swann. I'm not seeing where she's a port. And this is another passive. Frighten builds rats. On turn start, 20% chance to inflict Astonish. What does Astonish do? Let's find out. Astonish, inflict characters cannot perform a basic or special ability unless it is their turn. What? Affected characters cannot perform basic or special unless it's their turn, so they cannot assist, I guess. That's interesting. And they cannot evade. For 2 turns, on the opponent with the highest offense stat and adjacent teammates, it is guaranteed if Will Turner is a part of your team. Okay, and then it tells me what Astonish does on here. Okay. Then down here, so we were at a 20% chance. Then it goes to a chance to increase inflict Astonish is increased to 23 per Pirate of the Caribbean. So if you have Will, if you have Jack, if you have Davy, that's going to put you at 20 plus 12. Then is it count Elizabeth? So it could be 42, it could be 39. And then here we get an additional 10%, so you're probably going to be at 50% when you're down here. At gear 8, look at this, is gear 8 at 50%. And then at gear 9, you're going to get 30% turn meter steal from all affected teammates. So this is where her kit shines, is at gear 9. So you're going to have to get her at least to gear 9 before I think she's going to be effective. Probably, I don't know. But anyway, you see what it does. Not overly impressive, but it is what it is. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. I know my head was in the way. I apologize for that. You can see what it does just going back through. I should have probably moved myself over here earlier, but what are you going to do? So I'm just going through it again so you can see what it is all the way down on each side. Anyway, that's all I got. Thanks so much for watching. We'll be back next time. Till then, have a good one. Bye.